Hey guys, it's day 2 of my 30-day challenge to do YouTube videos. Uh, my challenge started yesterday, and so I'm off from work again today. If you did not see yesterday's video, please go and watch now. Um, Today you can see I actually have my hair out. I had it braided yesterday, and I basically just took the braid out and um, added some oil to my scalp or whatever, and here you go. Just wanted to hop back on today. As I said, I'm off from work again, just really, holding myself accountable to doing what I said I would do for 30 days, which is to get on here and to create YouTube videos. I started this channel over a year ago, to be honest with you, and I just didn't have consistency in doing it. And so I thought that since I am on vacation for the next 5 days, that I would use this time to actually go in and do videos unedited. What you see is what you get. So this is my challenge to myself, because in the past I've told myself I can't do it because A, B, C, D. I don't have the right camera. I don't feel like putting on makeup. I don't feel like all the above. So I just thought, you know what? Let me just do real live videos of me at home as I would naturally or normally be. I'm actually getting ready to go out in a little bit to do a couple of errands, and I thought this would be a good time as any. Like I said, over the next 30 days, I don't know how you're going to see me. That isn't my concern. My concern is that I hold myself accountable to being seen. I talked yesterday about how we can make a lot of excuses for why we don't do what we should do. And I want to remove the excuses from my life. I don't want to have any excuses when it comes to doing these videos. And the best way to do that is to just be me, to allow myself to be authentic, to remove the barriers for why I can't and don't or shouldn't, because this isn't right, that isn't right. I realize we can make a lot of excuses for why we don't do what we should do. And I'm always talking to people about making those excuses. I am hot and I'm taking my glasses off because I'm sweating. But anyway, I don't want there to be excuses. I don't have excuses in my daily life. I don't make excuses for why I do what I do. And for some reason, I've made excuses in this particular area because I'm on camera. I can allow the camera to stop me from doing what I should do, or I could just go on and do it. End of story. It's up to me to decide what I do, when I do, and how I do it. Nobody can stop me from doing that. My hope is that by coming on here, just being myself, and when I'm ready to do other things accordingly, I will. But to just be comfortable with being myself in front of the camera. Some shots are going to be good, some are not, because again, this is new to me. I'm testing like how the camera should be, where it should be, high, low, whatever, standing, sitting, all of that. So you may get some that you may think, oh wow, she should do ABC. Well, you know what? Within the next 30 days, I'm pretty sure that I will get the hang of ABC. But in the meantime, And in the in-between time, as they say, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get me raw, standing here, sitting there, just talking about my life and, you know, how I want to take this time from being off work to challenge myself to really get on my channel and begin to make videos. I talked yesterday about how I was fortunate enough to have this position as a trainer in healthcare, and I really enjoy what I get to do, you know, helping people grow their knowledge base. And all of us are always at that place where we're trying to grow ourselves. And as someone who can help folks grow themselves, it is a beautiful thing. I actually love it a lot. And so just growing myself by challenging myself to get on here and for the next 30 days show up for me. I want to show up for me just like you want to show up for you. It's about, you know, making ourselves feel comfortable in our own skin. You know, people will judge your performance how they see themselves, and how you see yourself is how you show up in the world. So how I see myself is how I'm going to show up, and the people who are attracted to that will support me and follow me and subscribe here. My goal is to show that the average person can get on here, be their authentic selves, and show up as themselves. I know from everything that I've been seeing on YouTube, they really want to see people who are showing up as themselves, people who are authentic, your everyday life. So today I'm actually, like I said, I have to run a few errands. I'm going to go and see my mom. She's in a facility, so I'll go there and spend some time with her. But I just want to spend the next few days really just loving on myself, being comfortable with myself in front of the camera, learning that it's okay even if I'm not comfortable with myself, even if I feel like, oh, well, the shot could be better, the camera should be higher or lower, I should have more lighting or whatever. You know what? By the time I get to the 30th day, trust me, y'all, it will be so much better. But for now, I just want to show up. I want to show up. You know what I'm saying? I have the time and the space to show up better each and every day. And my hope is that that's what I'll do. And it's just like for you, you know, like anytime you're learning anything new, you know, you feel nervous about doing it. You feel it intimidates you because you don't know. And as someone who trains people, one of the things I want to do is I want to make them feel comfortable with what it is that they're doing. And so I challenge myself to do the same thing, to feel comfortable with what I'm doing, to know that it's okay to make mistakes. I'm not here trying to be perfect because I am not perfect, you know. So I have to get that out of myself. It's not you making me feel comfortable or you, whether you think my video is perfect or not. It is, am I showing up for me as my authentic self? Is what I'm saying something that you can relate to? Have you, at times in your life, been fearful? Have you been afraid? Have you felt like you didn't know what you were doing, but you refused to allow it to keep you from doing it? That's the space that I'm standing in. And I'm going to stand here for the next 30 days and do YouTube videos until I find my comfort level and I'm doing it the way that I feel is best for me. That's any journey. And this is a journey. Life is a journey. One thing I talk about on this channel is Locks, Life, and Love. It's about what are you willing to do with your life? Are you willing to allow the things that make you fearful keep you from being your authentic self. Your authentic self does not walk in fear. Your authentic self knows how to embrace the truth about who you are. And that's all that I hope that you will do. You know, there's been times in my life where I've looked back over some things that I've done and I was thinking like, oh my God, that's how I did it, or that was the knowledge base I had. But when I look back, I could see how far I've come from. And so that's the same thing that I want to do here. I want my first day to be my first day. I want my first time to be my first time. And in 30 days from now, I want to be able to look back and say, oh my God, look how much growth has happened in 30 days time. But guess what? If I never start, I'll never get to achieve that. And I started with what I have. I really did. I've been looking for cameras. I wanted to get the handheld camera. Why am I doing all that? I have a phone with a camera. I did not get on. When I first started these videos, I was, holding the camera the wrong way. I didn't know. I've since learned how to put my camera, and I will continue to learn as I go. And I always say, as you grow, let yourself grow. And that is my intention, to give myself the grace that I need to grow. And you should do the same. Give yourself grace. We give other people so much room to better themselves, to become better at what it is they do. So this is what you should do for yourself. Give yourself grace. Do whatever it is you need to get better at who you are by getting out there and putting it out there. People want to see you. They want to see how you respond to life. They want to see you in situations where you are learning and growing. They want to hear your voice. They want to know what you've experienced. Most of all, they want to learn from you. They want to see you in real life. They want to see when, your camera isn't angled right. They want to see when the lighting is dark. You're holding your camera the wrong way and you're not looking at, which that's happening for me, and it's going to happen until I get this to the point where I get good at it. I'm okay with that. That's the same thing that I want to be able to share with you while I'm doing these videos. I want you to know it's okay to not have it all together. It's okay to get it together as you go. Like, that really is the reality of life. We are all learning. None of us know everything. And that is just the truth of life. And I promise you, if you give yourself grace, if you give yourself time to grow into who you are supposed to be, already are, and do it in a way that, you don't judge yourself. I'm not going to judge myself during these 30 days. What you're going to get is what you're going to get. It's unedited. It's raw. And I'm doing that for me because I believe even in the raw stage of what I'm saying and doing, there's a lesson to be learned. I hope that you will take these lessons as well, and that you will say, you know what? If Carla can do it, so can I. Get out there. What is it that you want in life? What is it that you're striving for? We are a few days, 5 days from 2025. What is it that you want in 2025 that you can start doing right now? Don't let anything stop you. Use the moment that you are currently given. Be present in your life and use it to step into your power. That's all I'm doing today. I'm here. I found another spot that I'd like to say, let me see how it works from this position. Let me see, what it looks like from here. And then I'll go from there. You know, the next day I'll do something different. But I'm going to keep trying. That's what I promise you to do. I will continue to try. I will continue to show up for me. And I hope that in showing up for me, that I will reflect back to you what it means when you can show up to you for you. It's life is lifing every day. There's something going on. We're all being confronted with things in life. And if you want anything out of this life, the way you're going to get it is to show up for yourself. Have an amazing day. It's about time for me to go out, run my errands, but day 2 down and a lot more to go. But I promise to show up every day for you with the best that I have for that day. Have an amazing day, guys, and I'll talk to you again soon.